J baby y'all. 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 J baby y'all.
Yes, sir. What's good, y'all? What's good?
J baby.
We are back again. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Good morning. Good morning. What's goody? Calm. Good. Tootie, what's poppin'?
J baby.
Yeah. So yeah, let's hit them like buttons early. Another show, of course. Like I told y'all before, we gonna always be in business because these guys just don't stop.
J baby.
And that's just the fact. It's just it is what it is. You know what I mean? You know, it's life. They're human. You know, things happen. You know, things happen to us every day. And you know, it's just the fact that nobody reports our shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. But things happen to us every single day also. So, you know, we can't have no sympathy for anybody. We gotta just, you know, do what we do every day, man. Let's hit them like buttons. Blanket, what's poppin'? Your man Bronny had an okay game last night. We gonna talk about that. That's why I put his butt on his behind paws on the thumbnail on the cover this morning. Yeah. When you do good, we gonna give you good results. That's the fact. So shout out to Bronny James. We gonna get into that. He definitely did his numbers last night. He didn't kill, but he did all right. Ronnie Pinkett, what's goody? Yeah. I got your text message, man. I don't know where Ronnie's at, man. I mean, Hirsch. Yeah. I don't know if he's up yet. He probably is. LV should be up here later today. You should pull up, Ron. That's a fact. Paul, what's goody? Yeah. Love you too from the BK. What'd he say? How we get to it? The Ice Spice song? Damn, I forgot it already. That's how you know these young dudes, they got a lot to work on, man. Yeah. They be having overnight hits. But yeah, I was gonna sing the song with Ice Spice and Homeboy. You know what I mean? I forgot that song. The joint with Lil Baby. We could go shot for shot. We could go front in the Maybach Benz. Double law with the match. That shit. Birds. Shout out to the UK. 100%. We're gonna talk a little Ice Spice today too. We got some Ice Spice smoke for y'all. Oh, we're gonna talk that Bobby Shmurda, Rick Ross too. That's a good one. That's a good one. Come on, Ross. I hope you didn't hate on my man Shmurda. Let him eat. We're gonna talk some more Eminem talk. We gonna get into a little bit of Little Kim and Antonio Brown. Man, they're a couple now. Nasty work. Got some more Big Sean, Kanye West for y'all.
Shit, baby.
We got some Schoolboy Q. He blames the canceled Toronto show on Drake and Kendrick Lamar beef. We're gonna talk about that, pause. And we're gonna go, get him sexy, get him sexy. We're gonna talk a little Sexy Red too this morning. That's a fact. But yeah, man, I kind of want to start the show off with the sports this morning. Shout out to Clash TV. You know, I took a day off last night because it was raining, but then I see these dudes at games at Rucker. I thought all games was canceled. I was mad. I could have covered that event. You know what I mean? So I'm going to cover it now because I wound up watching the game last night. Facts. All right, so last night was good at Rucker. They got a game in before the rain. You know, I got to see a couple teams play. One of my favorite guys outside right now in the Rucker, Monster. Monster is like, I want to say, Bill Lambert, Dennis Rodman, Rick Mahorn, a little bit of Draymond Green, all of the dirty, nasty work players mixed in one. But difference between them and Monster is probably 35, 40, probably works in Wall Street. He's 6'10". He got on goggles, and he got every apparel that you can buy in the basketball section in Sports Authority. My dude got the goggles on, headband, the leg warmers, the armbands, and mind you, I don't know if dude is nice or he ever played organized basketball before, but he gets every rebound. He sets the hardest picks, pause, that's dropping people to their knees, extra pause on that one. And I don't know, just covering the games, he's became one of the dudes that I gotta say that caught my eye. Because I know for a fact they just put big man on the team because he's 6'10", 7 feet. Yeah. I don't know if he played any basketball before, but he's definitely out there getting all the rebounds. And he's just, you know, he's controlling the middle pause just because he's 6'10" and he's playing in Rucker. I need y'all to go watch this guy. His name is Monster. Yeah. And they call him that because he got on goggles and he got on all the apparels. So shout out to Rucker. Y'all some funny dudes with that one. Extra pause. Word, William. Is that extra pause? Hey, Michelle. Michelle's in the building. Yeah. Oh, let me pin that for y'all too, because all right. So everybody but Michelle this goes for, because Michelle has been showing love. I pinned the Venmo down there, and that is for the platform donations. That's it. Nothing else. So there you go. It's at Shay Baby TV. That's the Venmo. Hold on. That's the Venmo right there. All right. So let's get this show popping right now. We're going to definitely have a good vibe this morning. I promise y'all. All right. So let's set this off with, I want to start this off. Hold on, let me make sure. Yeah, with the Little Kim, Antonio Brown. What y'all think about this? Now, I'm going to tell you. They're both GOATs. You know what I mean? They've been outside. They've been doing their thing for a minute. But I don't know, man. Antonio Brown, he's a little bit wild outside, man. I don't know if he's ready for Little Kim. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if and reason why I'm saying that is, come on, she gonna get crazy if he get wild, because he be acting crazy, this dude. You know what I mean? Because I know his last relationship went left. So I don't know if he want to play around with Lil Kim like that, man. You know what I mean? She a Brooklyn, New York chick. New York chicks don't play. I'm going to tell you that now. And they both some type of crazy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Got one right there. I don't got too much to say on it, you know. Kim is the GOAT. She from New York City. And one thing about Shay, baby, I try to protect the New York GOATs. Shay, baby. Yeah. But I did want to talk about it this morning because, you know, I'm more for the hoping Little Kim, you know, decides to say, you know what, oh, my man, Camden, New Jersey, what's poppin'? Nasty work out there. Yeah. Shout out to Daniel, what's poppin'? Yeah, because if Little Kim decided at any time, like, hey, you know what, this is not for me, that's one of them things I'm like, okay, oh well, move on. Yeah. Yeah, because I rock with Lil Kim, man. Always have, always will. You know, Kim is always out of me. So I'm going to try to protect her. I don't know, man. You never know, because sometimes people, they meet, they match. And, you know, all the games stop. So we don't want to be a hater and throw Antonio Brown under the bus like that. But, you know, that's going to be a wacky one. He gonna Adrian Peterson. Oh, y'all going crazy tonight. Shout out to Tootie. Yeah. Ain't shit, Daniel. We just here every morning. You know what I mean? Fox Blanket. What's poppin'? Shit, baby. You know what I mean? So, Little Kim, let's start from here. Matter of fact, let's get the morning jumping. Let's get the morning jumping for the ladies right now, just so we could, you know, so y'all can know who we talking about right now. This is who Antonio Brown feels he's gonna play around with. Shit, baby. We have to remember at all times who this is, man. Y'all gotta remember who this is. Hold on, it's loading. It's loading. We got to remember at all times. We gotta remember at all times. We gotta remember. Let's go, ladies. Oh yeah, we rocking this morning. Check it out. Oh, can we go on?
What's up, everybody? It's you.
Should we go on? Please, let me know. Now, ladies, if y'all want to thug it out too, we can thug it out. Lil Kim definitely ready to thug it out at all times. At all times.
The fuck.
At all times. Uh-oh. 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 shout out to my man Hampton. What's poppin'? Come on. This is who we talking about right now. We gotta protect the GOATs at all times. Oh yeah, Lil Kim was definitely her, man. I'm not gonna hold y'all, man. Back in them days, you didn't want to hear no other females rap with her and Foxy Brown. Kim had bars for real. Yeah. I mean, you gotta think about it, man. She was around Biggie Smalls, Junior Mafia, Diddy, Craig Mack. Come on. Play Queen Bitch from the first album. I got you. I got you. I got you. You know I'm for y'all. You know I'm for y'all. Okay, damn it, pop right up. Michelle is the GOAT. Uh-oh! Michelle is on one. Let's get it. Oh yeah, we lit this morning. We lit this morning. Yes. Oh my God. Why you do that to them this morning, Michelle? Damn, that felt good. That's so fun. She set the vibe this morning. Yes, she did. Yeah. Word. All right, so, like I said, no hate, no shade, but we gonna see where this one goes. You know what I mean? Shout out to Little Kim. And you know, if Antonio Brown gonna do the right thing and protect the GOATs, it is what it is. All right, so let's keep it with the ladies this morning. Let's keep it with the ladies. I wanted to talk about Sexy Red. Sexy Red says she has a dream collab. So let's see what dream collab is. Ah, Sexy Red, you are unbelievable, you. Let's see. Kind of want to find her right here so I can play it. It goes, okay. So let's see what she says. No, she did not say this. She says her dream collab is Tyler, the Creator. Oh, she trying to get some streams from the Zesty market. We see it. We see it already. Look. This is what she says. When asked, she says the dream collab is Tyler, the Creator. You see it? You see when she says that? Come on, ma. Now you know you gassing it, you gatekeeping it, you straight selling this all the way to the bank. I know for a fact you're not getting in the car and throwing on no Tyler, the Creator. Now you capping. Whoever sees this comment is knowing. Yo, I like stuff like that. That's not trolling. God bless you, my dude. He loves us all and loves you too. Facts. I ain't gonna hold. Yo, Michelle, you killed the whole morning. I ain't gonna tell you. I just want to play music all morning now. But we can't do that because then this is a waste of time. Because YouTube's gonna kick us off. No, she definitely set the mode. She set all types of vibes this morning. All types. Because I was on a Little Kim wave, but not like that. She doing the Queen B. right, so Cameron walks off the Is What It Is show. Dwayne Wade having a nail polish company. Cameron is killing the media. I can't lie. Hold on. Let's see what happened. Let's see if they. Oh yeah, they are gonna let us see it.
He's considering creating a nail care line. He
Oh
said
my goodness.
one of his favorite pastimes is getting manicures with his daughter.
Yes, Dad, trolling us.
What happened to get paid, young nigga? Get paid. Get paid, young nigga. Get paid. Maurice, thanks for being here. That's all the time that we have for today. Thanks for watching.
There you go. Cameron walked off the set. Asked him about them nail polish. He walked off the set. Now, the thing about that is Dwayne Wade laughed it off. I like that about Dwayne Wade. And Cameron actually said he was a cool dude for that because, you know, Cameron is coming off a situation where dudes was in their feelings and they, you know, coming at him. Let's keep it real. And mates. Let's keep it real. You know what I'm saying? So, being that Cameron made a joke like that, or, you know, was even if he was playing or not, who knows? Regardless of the fact is, Dwayne Wade laughed it off and did some tweet or something about it, laughing about it. And, you know, Cameron had no choice but to say, yo, you know what? Dwayne Wade is cool. And this is the crazy thing. I guarantee you, Cameron and Mace will protect Dwayne Wade from here on out. Yeah. Just because he showed them that he's not a hater. He didn't come down, he didn't try to fight them. He didn't try to tweet bad things about them. He didn't call up older people to tell them to give him a call. He didn't do none of these things. All Cameron did, all Dwayne Wade did was laugh about it and move on. And you know what? It didn't even go super viral like that because when you don't fight and argue and the person's not mad, it's like reverse psychology. Yeah. He was smart for doing that. So, all of you rappers, you actors, you ball players, he just showed you what to do. When the media people kill you guys, retweet them. Laugh about it. They'll leave you alone. They'll become your friend, probably. Cameron's ready to rock with Dwayne Wade, probably right now. Because he said he's a cool dude for that. So, I understand what he meant by that. Because he was trying to say in so many words, in media, you know, you talk, you say things, things go viral, right? Before acting like a killer, weigh out the options, do other things. It's sort of like when niggas come in here and troll. I don't kick them out, and then what I tell them, don't be a troller. Relax and chill out. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's a fact. And then a guy, what he said the other day, he said, bro, I gave you a shot, I liked and subscribed. I could have kicked him out, he came in hating. That's called reverse psychology. But I can't expect these dudes to know about that because they're not smart. You know what I mean? They're ignorant dummies. Because if I'm getting millions of dollars, right? I don't care what no media person says. Yeah. First of all, a media person is not gonna really come at you unless you're doing big things and you are famous and you got $1 million. Let's keep it real. Don't nobody want to talk about a guy walking down the street that's a regular. I can talk about my neighbor all day to y'all. Y'all be like, who's this asshole? Right or wrong? These are facts. Yeah, D-Wade said it's all love. Facts, Fox. But what I'm saying is, Fox, is that that's the way you handle things. You know what I mean? You don't go crazy and start acting like, think D-Wade want to be acting like a thug? No, he's a retired NBA player. And I'm gonna tell you, don't think Dwayne Wade is soft and pussy because he's from them parts of Chicago, bro. Illinois and all that. So play with him if you want to. When you surround yourself with people that only say yes to you, that's when the trouble starts. That's a fact, John. I try to keep all yes men away. Heavenly, what's going on? Why they wouldn't let you type for 15 minutes? It's crazy. It's all love, boo-boo. We got you. Michael Chris Shaw, what's poppin'? Yeah, so let's just keep the show moving on. So, Sexy Red, she says her dream collab is with Tyler, the Creator. We'll see how real it is with that. Okay. So, Pop Smoke's mother, God bless her. I give all respect and praise to her because it's not right, man. Here it is. You know, her family gets a chance and an opportunity, and some little goofy takes him out on some hate in his blood. Talking about when he ran in the crib, they didn't know that was Pop Smoke. That niggas is some hating ass niggas, man. Y'all know exactly what y'all was doing. Yeah. Okay, so Pop Smoke mother. Let me pull this up for y'all. Hold on. Let me see what it looks like. Picture red. Okay, here we go. Pop Smoke mother, she addresses the alleged killer's disrespectful comments about his death. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I heard they also did some nasty work shit to his gravesite. What's wrong with y'all, you young dudes? Are y'all stupid? Are y'all idiots? Yo, I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't no type of run to the cops, snitch type of dude. I want all these little niggas off the streets, man. I ain't gonna hold you. They're not playing fair. They're corny. Cornballs. Clowns. Clowns. Y'all playing like clowns, fam. Yeah. Word. Digging up niggas' graves and all of this, and you know, that's foul, fam. You making niggas' moms pop out. Moms should never have to pop out unless it's good things. They giving them plaques, you know, having ceremonies about the kids. They shouldn't have to pop out and gotta talk to you little young niggas, man. That's nasty, fam. Dolores, what's poppin'? Yeah. Now we know they got switches. They got poles. They got tools. They got everything, these little young niggas. I'm not saying they pussy and they soft. But one thing I am gonna say is that they're dumb. Because, like I said before, these niggas want to kill each other up and bang out in the streets, all this ganging stuff, robbing shit and doing all of this. But when the cops come, they lay down. They lay down, fam. Put their hands behind their back. I look at them like slaves. Yeah. You want to do what you can to your people. Yes, sir. Yes, master. Take me away. Who do I snitch on? That's nasty. These niggas is crazy out here. You know what I'm saying? If you gonna be a menace to society, you bang them all the way out. What are you doing? Why are you laying down to the boys? Why are you laying down to the cop? Why are you laying down to them? You just shot a nigga you knew your whole life in the hood in the face and killed him. And then now the cops come, you turn around, put your hand behind your back. You're a clown. Yeah. a killer go out like Scarface? A fact, fam.
Shit, baby.
Why you want to go sit in jail for life? I don't get it. I don't get it. You know what I mean? That's a fact. Like my man that's talking right here in the chat. He ain't playing no games. He knocks niggas out.
Shit, baby.
So the reason why I'm saying this is that, you know, it's disgusting. The kid that killed Pop Smoke, they let him out. He's only 17 years old. Little nasty little young nigga running around the internet, running his mouth, saying that, you know, that he did this to Pop Smoke. That's nasty, y'all. Getting interviews and all that. Niche, what's poppin'?
Yeah. Shit, baby.
Oh, we gotta roll Niche out. We gotta roll Niche out. Everybody say what up to Niche. She's in the building.
Shit, baby.
That's a fact. But yeah, like I said, the only time I wanted to see or hear Pop Smoke's mother was the label giving her money, plaques, cars, houses, whatever she need, because her son was one of the highest streamers in them years. Probably still top 20 right now. You know what I mean? So let's see what Pop Smoke mother had to say to these little goofies.
With TT, and I got a special guest today. One of my favorite people to sit and talk with is Miss Audrey. How are you today?
I'm well. Thank you for having me.
I haven't seen you in a while,
It's been a minute.
but look, I'm repping for you
There
today.
you go. There you go. I love it. I love it. This is the week to rap.
Yes,
This is the week to
this
rap.
is the week to rap. And it's so funny because you say he looks like your pop looks like
Looks
your
like my
daddy
like his grandfather.
in this picture.
Yep.
Wow, handsome man.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was.
So, you know, I feel like the last time you and I spoke to each other, I think we were out to dinner. Was it the dinner we went to
Yeah, I
together?
think the dinner was the last thing we did.
That we had a good
Yeah,
bonding time.
yeah.
That was one of my favorite moments with you.
Ah,
Just
thank
breaking
you.
bread and laughing and
was good
sharing
times. Yeah.
stories and talking about how we can do things for the
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
community to make them better. And that's kind of been your mission since the passing of Pop. You
Mm-hmm.
started his foundation. Shoot for the moon.
Shoot for the stars.
Shoot for the stars. Aim for the moon.
No, that's the album. People
Oh,
do
that's
that.
the album.
People do that, and I just let it rock. The foundation is just shoot for the stars.
Shoot for the stars,
Yeah.
and we add on the other part.
Right, because the album is Aim for the Moon.
So we just make that part up. But it's a big week because you're celebrating what would have been Pop's 25th birthday
That's-
with a
yeah.
special event. So let's get into the event, and then I want to talk about some other things. So let's talk
So you're talking about his birthday party?
yes, the big birthday
The tribute.
party.
Okay, so
Tribute.
Yes.
that's her in the interview. Let me see if I could get to the part where she addresses those dudes. Here it is. Here it is. I think I found it.
Acknowledge the change that's been brought to my life and devastated my family. But it doesn't make sense to hold on to some sort of anger and bitterness that you can't do nothing with. Now, they say the thing they say about forgiveness is that, it's like drinking poison and expecting somebody else to die. I recognize you. You know what I'm saying? I recognize what's done to me. And I know how I have to move. But I'm not going to hold on to something because then you've won. You've eaten my soul. I can't let you do that. So the fact that those young men, because they were minors and adolescents when they did the crime that by age 25 they have to be released?
Because I saw one was recently released.
Apparently so, and I really don't pay attention. I think the shooter is what they said.
Yeah.
Okay, so, and if I was his mother, I'd be grateful, right? That he gets another chance at life and da 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 da. I'm not his mother. I can say, you know, for her, it's a good thing. She gets her
No.
son back.
No, for her, it is not a good thing. For her, it is not a good thing. That little dude is running around running his mouth, man. Man, fuck him. That's a fact. I got a child. I got a son, man. That's a fact. My son won't do nothing like that. She did a bad job. That's a fact. She can't talk like that. He did bad work, man. And he's running around taking interviews, saying in the interviews that he don't have no remorse for doing it. That's nasty, fam. That's nasty. Now, one thing I do gotta say about the little dude, he is a baby. He is only like 18, 19, 17 years old. So, people do make mistakes. But the way he's talking, he's gotta change. He can't run around acting the way he's acting right now in these interviews. My man will not make it out to summer. Yeah. I guarantee it. If he don't change today. Because he's running around and he's on No Jumper, Adam 22. And this is what makes me mad about these podcast dudes. I'm not sitting with no man that killed another man. I'm not. I don't want to be around no sucker ass dudes like that. That's a fact. These dudes are all sitting with the Tupac murderers, the Pop Smoke murderers, and you guys make these niggas famous. And I put a little Venmo down here for a little donation for $1 and you can't give it. But you guys go supporting cops. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Y'all never thought about that? These guys are interviewing murderers. And it's like, it's cool. That's nasty. Across the country. This is on the West. We know that. Pop was on the West. We know that. And he was young. They probably did G him up. But this is what I'm trying to explain to y'all. The youth is killing the game with nonsense. Like, let's say they went and they did this to Pop, right? How much you think they got out of their crib with? 50,000? 60,000? Come on, fam. This is a waste of time. You took away a nigga legacy, so you could buy yourself a chain and some Mary jeans. The shit these little young niggas want to wear these days, it costs money. So you go rob and kill a nigga and you go buy 5 things for a nigga death? Some goofies. Shit, baby. Yeah. 100K at the most. That's what I'm saying, fam. Then I'm hearing Pop Smoke was in the shower. Come on, fam. I heard them videos. He was screaming for his mother's name and all of that, man. That shit is nasty and disgusting. Word. I'm sitting there looking at that lady sitting there. She want to bust down in tears. I could tell. That's nasty, man. Shit, baby. They nasty work. But this is why I'm trying to explain to y'all that, we got to do better to the media. Because one thing, I don't talk bad, nor do I try to tarnish people's careers. We just talk about the news. Now, what I'm talking about, we got to do better as niggas on these media platforms is, if you know a kid killed Pop Smoke, right? He went to jail for this. He pled guilty for this. He gets out early, and you think it's cool to bring him on your platform and give him a voice? You guys need to stop listening to them, watching these guys, man. These guys are clowns out there, man. I'm telling y'all this, boy. These guys are clowns, man. These niggas that got these platforms, bro. I'm telling y'all this now. These niggas ain't outside. They can't be. Because a nigga that's outside know you not interviewing no murders. Get that nigga the fuck away from me, man. Word. Bella, what's poppin'? That's a fact. It's too much smoke. When it comes to that situation right there, I could go on all day. And the only reason is because I have kids. That's why. Adam 22, man, that's what I'm saying. You know, and like I said, he's a guy with a dream. He's a guy that made moves. Not selling him short and saying that he's not a smart or intelligent person for doing what he's doing. But what I don't like is bringing on the people and talking to the people who people know that killed people. They don't need a voice. Let them niggas sit in the hood. Let them niggas, let their karma catch up to them. Mad Tech was popping. Now we just talking a little bit of this, you know, Pop Smoke killer. Pop Smoke mother popped out yesterday on the radio station. That's all. You know, she was talking a little bit. And that's all. Just, you know, just giving an insight on homie. Like I said, the little dude is still young. You can even tell by the way he's acting on these interviews. Like he's still trying to act tough. I'm like, yo, bro, that's why you can't let niggas out of jail for their ages. Because these guys think they grown. I'm telling you. You gotta let that little dude sit there. He was supposed to do 20 years, fam. I ain't gonna hold shit. That little 2-year bid wasn't enough, fam. He was in there making more. He was in there banging out, lifting weights, making more gang connections. He's coming. He's out here a menace right now, fam. Tell you. He's nasty out here. He's nasty out there. Now, when you talk about little young dudes like Little Tim, you know, the guy who runs with NBA Youngboy, the one who killed King Vaughn, and then you can't compare them to guys like this guy. This guy premeditated that thing and went into this boy's house and did this. Little Tim's situation was a situation that happened. The average street dudes, when they get into altercations, if you about that life, that can happen at any time. And this is a fact. You know what I mean? And I was surprised when that happened to King Vaughn. Because King Vaughn is from the nastiest trenches there is. He know you're not going to be able to just punch a nigga in the mouth in 2020 and call it a day. You know what I mean? So running up on him and beating him down with the hands, you knew that wasn't enough for him, man. Because I was hurt off that too. Pop, King Vaughn, these are all my dudes. These are all my guys. These are the Corona. This is the Corona music. You know what I mean? But yeah, so that's what I'm saying. These guys premeditated that and they went for the jokes. You know, this guy, King Vaughn and them, they was just met each other at the wrong place at the wrong time. Shit went down too fast. I wish both parties could have thought about it a little sooner. If King Vaughn and them said, well, I'll get him next time I see him, then he'd probably be still alive because you probably won't even see him again. You know what I'm saying? Shit happens. But yeah, man. That's all. Ain't too much, you know, like I said, the kid is still young. So, you know, he could. Thank you, Bella. Appreciate that. He could he is young enough that he could change to where, you know, at any time, he's a big child. He could break down and cry right now and say, I'm scared. I'm acting tough because I'm young. Every day I go outside, I think it's over for me. I'm done. I'm scared. Because they want to put him in, they want to hide him. They think that he's not safe out here. His PO want him off the streets.
Shake, baby.
Okay. This is a good one. Now it's time to get the day going. Matter of fact, before we get this topic going, let me get y'all jumping real quick. Once y'all hear this, y'all gonna know where we going for the morning with this. Okay, here we go. Here we go. This is where we going next with this. The morning, the show about to get it popping. Shout out to the West Coast pulling up. This is where we going with this right now. The next topic about to have out, y'all going crazy.
Shake, baby.
This is where we at with it after this. We in Brooklyn. We in Brooklyn. We stayed in Brooklyn. We are staying in Brooklyn.
Jello Beats, holla at me.
Yeah. We stayed in Brooklyn. Shout out to everybody from Brooklyn. What's goody? All right, we stayed in Brooklyn. We stayed in Brooklyn. I'm about to do the dance and all of that.
Shake, baby.
Shout out to Bobby Shmurda. He threw the hat up in the video, did an 8-year bid, and the hat never still came down. Yeah. All right, so Bobby Shmurda is not feeling Rick Ross. He's not feeling Rick Ross. He said Rick Ross tried to hate on him. Got him kicked off a tour. Messed his bag up. It was sort of like Rick Ross told what's those guys' names? The guys who set up your tours and everything like that. He told them, yeah, I don't want to be around Bobby Shmurda for all them dates. That's what it seemed like. We got to get into that smoke. And you is there somehow. He threw that. Go. Yeah, that was the one. That was the one for Bobby Shmurda. That's something. All right, hold on. Okay. This is where Bobby Shmurda comes out first and say he was hating.
Bro, I just got the call from motherfucking... I just got the call. I got smoke because I really respect, like, I really fuck with you. I don't fuck with you on, like, no gangster shit. Like, y'all artists gotta understand this. I don't fuck with y'all niggas on no gangster shit. I fuck with y'all niggas on some business shit. And as a man, you know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Why you ain't call me, big homie? Why I gotta get the call from niggas talking about, yo, Rick Ross kicked you off the show. We work with, I got the call from Barbados. They like, yo, you know, we do a lot of business with Rick Ross and we don't think Bobby's good for the show and this and that. Like, come on, bro. I don't want no beef with none of y'all niggas. I'm independent, first of all. I'm beefing with higher powers in the industry already. I already know who I talk to the niggas I already got. That I'm beefing with them niggas, bro. I don't even want beef with them. They just don't like me. They just hate to see me smile type shit. I don't even want beef with them niggas. You know what I'm saying? But my whole thing is, though, why, like, they like, yo, MMG called and said, yo, we don't want Bobby Shmurda on the show. Bro, I'm 30 years old, bro. I'm about to be 30 in a couple weeks, bro. I'm not like none of these young niggas, bro. I've been selling drugs since I was 10 years old, bro. I didn't grow up like you or none of your other friends or none of that other shit, bro. I'm a different type of nigga. You feel me? I'm very honest. I'm a Leo, bro. I ain't with all this other shit. Why you gotta You could have called me big homie. When I made that video, I was defending you, telling motherfucking fans.
Yo, 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 yo. Bobby Shmurda's hot. Hold on. And then Rick Ross respond. Hold on. We're not done yet. Where's the Rick Ross response? We got to find that one. Yo, that's the funniest shit ever, yo. Hold on. No, we got to find that, y'all. Because I did see that yesterday. Hold on. Okay, let me see. Okay, here we go. Here it goes. Let's let the ads go through, and we're going to see Rick Ross's response. Okay, hold on. We don't want to get hit for monetizing.
Someone confused or talking nonsense, say shut up and enjoy your glass of little Bel Air. For you that's kicking that bullshit, at least have on $12,000 pair of these boots. If you're gonna kick some bullshit, boy, it's the biggest boss. It's crazy. If we kicking bullshit, it's gotta be expensive. $20,000 pair of Louis Vuitton boots. That's if we gonna kick bullshit.
Them shits is trash. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I'm never wearing those. Them shits is garbage.
Rum, you see the tips? Come on.
Oh, hell no. Them shits is the worst boots I ever seen in my life, my dudes. I'm never putting those on my feet.
And subscribe. I just need a glass then. What's happening? It's the boss, Ricky Rose. I'm about to go live with an incredible artist, Black Bones, from Nigeria, Lagos, in the building one time. Make sure we all holding our bottles up. But what I think is important for all the brand ambassadors around the world, whether you're affiliated with me or not, just understand the value in engagement. It's just like running a business. When your customers walk into your enterprise, make sure you engage with them. Make sure they feel the energy, they feel the excitement, they feel your purpose. So it's all about engagement. That's the true value, and that's what I get out of waking up every day and doing this. I'm engaging with the ones I get. So I'm about to go live with an incredible artist by the name of Black Bones. We got a collaboration on an upcoming project that we'll be releasing soon. Man, this shit is fire. You feel me? The uprising. Incredible African producers. I'm talking about from all around. You already know what it is, man. I'm excited. And you know, it's just all about, like I say, engagement, tapping in with some.
See, that's what I'm saying. He tried to body Bobby Shmurda with the money in the trash boots and all of that. But I ain't gonna hold you. Bobby Shmurda, my guy, B. Yeah. Word. Stand up dude. He's like, yo, fam, if you ain't feeling my gangsta on the tour, just call me. Cause you know what it is? A lot of niggas don't be wanting niggas on the tour with them because they know they gonna bring 50, 100 wild Brooklyn niggas. He don't want them wild Brooklyn niggas around. Shit, baby. That's what it is. Let's hit them like buttons, y'all. I'm sorry, but them Louis Vuitton cowboy boots was nasty work. Them shits was trash. If you think those is hard, oh my God. You's a goddamn groupie. Yeah. Them shits was trash. Why would Louis Vuitton even make those? And don't send them shits to me. Don't send those to me. You send those to Elton John or something. Yeah. Don't send those to me. Those is garbage. Shit, baby. I bet y'all thought they was fire too. Them shits was trash to the max. Them shits was OD trash. And I'm not saying Rick Ross don't get flea, because he got the bag. But I'm going to keep it real. Them shits was garbage. Them shits was straight Harax. All right, so let's move on. So, did you guys get a chance? So, have you guys got a chance to see the game last night with Bronny James? Bronny James last night actually played a pretty decent game. Now, do I think Bronny James is if he's still ready for the NBA? No, he is not. But I do say this. He looked a little comfortable yesterday. If Bronny James can stay in that vibe, he can average 1.9 points a game. He can get it and get one basket. If he keeps the same energy for this year. LeBron James' son cannot average more than 2 points in the league, man. I'm sorry. There's no room for him on them Lakers. Next year. 0 burn. There's nowhere to put him. LeBron definitely wants a ring, but he can't get a ring bringing in his son. He just really hurt his chances of getting a ring because he needs help. That team is not stacked. That team is actually light. Where's Fox at? Fox knows that his team is light. Now, can the Boston Celtics take LeBronny James? Yeah. We could take Bronny James and put him at the end of the bench and get no burn. Let him average 1.6 a game and he just get another ring next year? Yes, because the Boston Celtics are stacked. They don't need him at all. But the Lakers are trash. They need help. The Lakers better stack up because these teams ain't playing. The worst organization in basketball ever, besides the Knicks. The 2 worst organizations in basketball is the Knicks and the Clippers. And then there's one more. There's a 3rd team hanging around on the island that's going to get off the boat soon. And that's the Brooklyn Nets. And the Phoenix Suns. Those 4 teams are the bum organizations, trash owners, garbage, trash in the office. All these teams had all the killers on there. Brooklyn had Harden, KD, and Kyrie. Nothing. The Knicks are just the Knicks. Right? The Clippers were stacked. Everybody's leaving them. And then, of course, who's the 4th team we said? There was one more team. Yeah, but all those teams are clowns. All of them. They just not going to get no rings ever. They don't know how to win. He said, and the Kings. And the Kings. That's crazy. That's a fact. Clippers trash no matter how much talent. Yeah, because you know why? That owner, he's the thirstiest guy ever in life to win. You ever see him when they make a play? Like, yes. He be so excited. What a bird. That dude is an ultimate goofy, yo. I'm telling you. It's something about him that pisses me off. That's a fact. It's getting real nasty out there. Hold on, I think we got a call. Hey, yeah, we do got a call. Hold on. SBTV Radio, who's speaking?
Man, you know this, Fox.
Yes, sir! Fox.
You can you hear me, bro?
I can hear you. Did Bronny play good last night, yes or no?
Man, he played all right. Man. I think people keep forgetting he a 55th pick, man. Like, when do we When do we hear about niggas that's picked in the 50s?
I know.
After they win the championship or win the MVP, like niggas wouldn't know who Draymond Green is unless you watched Michigan State basketball before he got to the league. Niggas ain't know who Draymond was until he started winning chips.
So basically, if this wasn't LeBron's son, we wouldn't even be talking about no 55th pick at all.
Nah, he wouldn't be getting the kind of coverage he get. It tripped me out when ESPN was showing the coverage of the game before they was talking about the game coming on, and they like Bronny and the Lakers take on the Hawks. Come on, man.
Yeah.
What are you like, man? I'm like, come on, man. Y'all need to stop. This shit getting out of hand, man. He a 55th pick. If he earned that right to be put in front of the team, like they say, KD and the Suns, that's a different situation. But Bronny and the Lakers, man, come on, man. They need to stop.
They need to stop?
They disrespecting the whole 17 chips, man. We got 17 chips, 17 banners hanging up there in the Raptors in LA, man. we don't celebrate mediocrity. That is not something that we celebrate. We're not happy because we got to the first round. I don't like at the end of the game, I seen the one nigga run over there to the other one. And so old buddy is just his arms like these niggas, man, they finna be overseas. Like when the season start, we'll see most of them overseas.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That shit crazy.
No, well, I
did want to call in. Hey, I wanted to call about this smoke, man, because this shit getting out of hand, man. I just seen, they done hit Irv Gotti with a lawsuit.
Yeah, I know.
Got him, one of them Diddy cases now. And it's like, this shit popping, man. It's like every week you getting a hip-hop artist or you getting some kind of entertainer that's in the news with another assault, man. These SA cases getting out of control. And I ain't gonna lie, it's like this, man. A lot of these dudes got fucked up egos, man.
Yeah.
Like a lot of them got fucked up egos. And they feel like at the end of the day, they are who they are. So you can't tell them no.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And I understand the concept. It's niggas like, I got a daughter. You know what I'm saying? So I feel some type of way when I'm seeing and I'm understanding the way shit go. These niggas got an ego, man.
Of course.
And they feel like these females shouldn't be able to tell them no. But guess what? That ain't how it is, nigga. Don't nobody care because you got money. She ain't got to fuck some females. Every female ain't willing to get herself away because the nigga got a few dollars.
Nah, I feel you.
So at the end of the day, that's when the ego pop in, because it's like, oh, so I am who I am, and you ain't gonna fuck with me, so I'ma drug you up and do what I do anyway. Like that. Like these niggas was weird before they had money. Like just because you got money don't make you any less weird, nigga. You just a weird nigga with money.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. It's crazy, man. That's nasty work. That's nasty work right there, bro.
Now,
like this shit getting out of hand, man.
Now, I was also watching something
This
on.
shit going way out of hand.
I was watching something on YouTube yesterday too that what's killing the game also is you really don't know if these guys are innocent or not because it's like the domino. When you plug the first domino, right? They all start falling. So you don't know if people are gonna start. This is not gonna be the only one, bro. Women are gonna start coming. Yo, pretty soon they might come out and say shit about like anybody just to get a check, bro. So we don't even know if this is true or not. And you can't even say if a person is lying or not because it's like the nasty work that these artists have on their name that it's like it's worth looking into if you're the law because of the history.
Okay, now I'm gonna give you.
Am I right or wrong, though?
I'm gonna give you an example though. We know in the 90s, in the 90s, and in the early 2000s, man, that culture, that hit the hip hop culture behind the scenes, it was a whole lot of sketchy shit going on, man.
Oh no, it was fun and games. It was fun and games back then. It was fun and games.
They looked at it as part of the game.
Right.
But it ain't part of the game when I'm looking at it like this. My thing is this. This where the problem come in at. It's just like if you see a nigga in the street and they pull up on you as you pull to take a pic. And you like, nigga, no, you done pic right now, man. And they still asking you. Them type of niggas.
Yes.
If a female gotta tell you no 3 times, if she gotta tell you she ain't about to have sex with you 3 times, nigga, after she already done told you once, that shit's weird. That shit's sketchy. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, motherfuckers can't take no for an answer, man.
And this is what I don't understand about these nasty. People feel like they entitled. This is what I don't understand about these nasty work dudes. If it is true, because I can't. I'm first of all, let me say this. When it comes into proving guilty, I'm the type of person everyone is innocent. I'm sorry. Until proven guilty, because I don't trust. Nowadays, there's so much money involved in stuff, you can't trust everything. Like, for instance, if I'm a female and I know I can go to a guy and say that he raped me and I can make a few $1 million, why not? I don't like that nigga anyway because he did something to me I hate him about. You know what I mean? It's obvious that these girls know the person.
Let me ask you this question. Do you think that people would have believed Cassie if that fucking video would have been with him, man? Blah, blah. You know what I'm saying?
No, the video is what killed Diddy. Bottom line. You breaking up, my dude? What you said?
It's different when I said it's a different optic when you hearing about it than seeing it in your face. So when that video came out and everybody seen, like, damn, this nigga really like that. Like, he really like that, man. The people that behind the scenes that been telling us this shit the whole time is like you said. You got a handful of people that's gonna say these folks just bitter because they don't work for the man no more, whatever the situation when shit went left, so they gonna say this. And then you got a whole bunch of people that was like, nah, that nigga probably is a creep because he be moving kind of sketchy. Then the video hit, now everybody know.
Okay, so people like, in the chat, man, the people in the chat are saying to you that if the video never came out, that Cassie's story was not believable.
Yeah, and that's the problem with society right now, because at the end of the day, it's like this, man. We can't not believe these women because we ain't see no tape or we ain't see no video evidence that show what they saying. It's probably a few females in the chat right now that done been through certain situations, man. They know the emotional and mental toll some shit like that can take on you. So we can't hit these women with the question of, well, why you ain't speak up 5 years ago, or why you ain't speak up
Fox,
3 years ago.
Let me ask you this,
you
Fox.
Know what I'm saying? Because
let me ask you this, Fox, and this is a fact. Let's talk about Sexy Red for a minute. Let's talk about Sukiyana and Sexy Red for a minute. You familiar with who they are, right?
Most definitely.
Okay, so if you in a room with them and you in VIP in the club with them, or if you in the elevator with them, right? And they got on thongs, they got on all types of nasty work stuff, right? And they say to you, hey, you want to come hang out with us in the room? Don't you know what's about to go down? Let's talk about this for a second.
Not necessarily.
What you mean, bro? You know their history. You know these girls are thotties. So you know if you go anywhere near them in the room, it might not happen, but you know their history of what they've been talking about. They be talking about niggas eating their butt, niggas doing all of this. So when you enter that room with them, you become a butt eater. You become this is what you came to do, fam. They rap about this stuff.
I mean,
and then these ladies still go in the room with these guys, fam. They know what they came to do, my dude. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, my guy. These rappers rap about all of this stuff, man. These girls are setting these niggas up, fam. And I got a daughter too. But you know what? My daughter's boyfriend is a regular nigga. She's not out here looking for rappers, basketball players. He's a regular nigga with a job. Okay? So we all have kids. And females make their own decisions. When you hang out around celebrities and rap niggas, you are a groupie. You know you are around the competition, ma. If you ain't giving the best neck, keep it moving. Because there's 30 chicks in front of you that are doing that. That's common sense, Blanket.
You're right, but you okay, let's just say, let's use the law of averages here.
And then y'all want to come out and get money years later down the line. You knew what it was.
3 out of them four gonna be living that thought life. Then you got one, he's her friend. She just chilling. She ain't about that thought life. She just came, she wanna go to the party, she wanna have fun, she wanna chill. Now, yeah, of course, the crew that seen the other three thought it up in here. You know what I'm saying? And they seen her come with them, but that don't mean she with whatever they with. So
okay.
At the end of the day, just because her 3 homegirls over here thotting it up, then Buddy pull up on her thinking since she with the crew, she supposed to run with it too. And she like, no, I ain't with it. That's when niggas start pulling out drugs and putting them in their glass and shit like that. Because guess what? In this nigga mind, he feel like, well, she here and she with them, so I know what's up. Like, nah, nigga, that shit, she ain't. Old girl told you she wasn't with it.
Okay, ultimate clapback. Ultimate clapback. Now we're going to talk about Diddy, and we're not defending Diddy because he's a nasty work nigga, period. But I'm going to tell you, I know a few people that live in L.A. that party at Diddy's house. At prime time, 1 a.m. in the morning, Diddy announces at the crib, if you're not trying to go to the next level and really party, the party is over. So if the girls, with the 4 girls, right, and it's 1 o'clock in the morning, you could go home. Let your friends start off. That's what I'm saying. There's no excuses in that. These niggas are not raping these girls. These girls want to be there, bro. I'm telling you, that groupie life is serious.
Yeah, 90% of them might.
It is serious, fam.
Might just be
it is serious. Now, I'm not defending Diddy. I'm not defending Irv Gotti and them. But what I am defending is that these niggas are superstars in the 90s where there's no social media. These girls want to see the inside of these doors, fam. I'm telling you, these guys are big stars, not little stars. They're huge stars in the game, fam. I know, but I understand that. I understand that, and I'm not defending them.
You got Usher running around.
No,
nobody talk about that nigga no more.
No, I understand. No, they're all nasty. R. Kelly's, all of that. Yes, we understand that. But what I'm saying is, there's gonna be more guys that could be innocent that's gonna come to the light because these girls are trying to. They don't want to work, fam. They want fake butts and fake tits. They want money, my nigga. They want this bread. That corona money's over. Unemployment is over. Niggas are starving right now.
Let's just agree on this right here. Just because she got on the outfit with her ass hanging out, just because she in the club twerking, that don't give a nigga the license to feel like she gotta get down if she don't want to.
No, you're
And
right.
that's these
But
niggas'
I'm gonna
problem.
tell you
That's
this.
the first thing that pop in their head.
No.
Look what she got on. You
No,
know what I'm
you
saying? Nigga,
right.
what that got to do with it?
No, you're right. But I'm gonna tell you this. No, you're 100% right. But I'm gonna tell you this. If you're a female and you respect yourself and you don't want people thinking that about you, you will not go to the club where niggas can see your thong hanging out your ass. That's just bottom line.
Shit, baby.
You looking for attention. You looking for that rape charge. That's the only way for you to get the rape charge, fam, is have the thong hanging out. Because if that thong's not hanging out, you respectful. So the average nigga's gonna respect you and they're gonna treat you with love. You can't hit them with a rape charge. It's like a setup.
Shit, baby.
But they can't get Shay Baby.
No,
Because Shay Baby like nerves
I
and
keep it
average
old
bitches.
school.
I told you, I'm looking for the boogers. Yes. I'm not
keep it
looking for
old
these
school,
fake
man.
made
I
up
got a
baddies.
whole bunch
I'm looking for the average booger.
Shit, baby.
That's it.
And I tell them, and I told my daughter, I said, look, I'm going to tell you like this, damn. At the end of the day, a nigga is not about to buy a cow when he can get the motherfucking milk for free. So, at the end of the day, I explain to him, that's everything. That's coming outside with your ass hanging out. That's taking pictures, posting them on social media with your ass hanging out, bending over on the video and all of that. That's the milk. So niggas not finna buy the cow if they can get the milk for free. What you need to do is keep that shit secretive. Keep some suspense behind that shit. Make a nigga wonder. You know what I'm saying? When I was growing up, that's what it was. We used to look at the girl shit. They be dressed, nigga. You don't know what she got under there. Shit, some of them, we thought they ain't even had no damn body. Came outside in the summer, nigga was like, damn, you look like that the whole school year?
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? That shit was crazy. Nowadays, shit, that's how they make their money.
Yo,
you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how they make their money.
No, of course,
now.
Blanket.
That
All
shit
I'm
is
saying
crazy.
this, all I'm saying
That's
is, all I'm
nasty
saying is,
work.
I agree
That's
with you.
nasty work.
We fathers that have daughters. So these guys are definitely the nastiest work ever. But I'm not gonna just throw them under the bus like that because I know this is an easy meal ticket for a woman right now. It's an easy. So I'm not gonna hate on these guys because that can happen to any one of us, fam.
And that's true. That's true.
Yo, dude,
Shit, matter
you
of
could
fact,
go,
look,
you could walk in the girl's
I got a
bathroom by
situation.
accident, right? Not paying attention, right? And a girl being there washing her
We-
hands and just yell and say, he touched me and sue the company for $2 million. And you all you did was walk in the bathroom by accident. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Hey, look.
That's how nasty it is
Wrong
right
place,
now.
wrong time. Hey, shit, I was in fucking high school. Me and two niggas down, we done skipped school. We in the middle of, we walking down the alley, motherfuckers that came from the store. The police pull up. So we like, damn, you know, niggas take off running and shit, but they chasing us hard. So we like, man, what's going on? Know what I'm saying? I guess.
Nah, M3, let me tell you. This is all I'm saying. Oh, my fault.
This why the niggas picked us up, though. I'm gonna get picked us up because up the alley, a couple of houses from where we was at, a girl got raped in the house, okay?
Damn.
So we niggas outside, they done picked us up and took us down to the precinct and shit. Just so happened, fuck around, the girl that they raped, I knew her. So when they put us in the lineup to find out if niggas did the shit, the first thing she do is tell them, hell no, it wasn't them. She like, I know that nigga right there. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you could be in the wrong place at the wrong time and that shit can happen.
That's a fact.
But you can also put yourself in a situation, you know what I'm saying, where you don't really know what's going on because you feel like, hey, she cool, she invited me up here. Sometimes it ain't always good to accept them invitations.
That's a fact.
Sometimes it's good to turn that shit down. Because you don't never know what she really got on her mind. So, yeah, that shit.
No, but this goes back to
man,
what I was saying
two sides to that coin.
Yeah, but this goes back to what I was saying before, bro. I was just saying that, you know, these days it's so nasty You know, being a star is a good thing if you are not trying to be one of those thotty type of dudes. Because if you are, they're going to get you, man. I'm telling you. These days, if you think that you're going to run around and you're going to be some playboy dude that's going to be running through chicks, all nasty work like it's going to be easy, like it's nothing, you going to find out, fam. They going to get you. Guaranteed.
And some of these dudes, that real nasty work though, man, cause they looking at shit. Niggas feel like what Kanye say, shit, you can live through anything if Magic made it. So they like, shit, Magic still alive. So niggas just running around just acting a fool, and that's crazy, man. That's nasty work, man. We out here living in a crazy time. This shit wild. Like 2024. This 21st, 22nd century shit we living in, this shit crazy, man.
Yeah.
And hey, like you were talking about with the nigga that shot that killed Pop Smoke. What I was saying yesterday, these little niggas got switches, man. They don't care.
They don't.
Like they don't give a fuck about throwing their life away, man. You know what I'm saying? These niggas crazy. They don't care.
Yeah, they don't.
They'll do it. They'll do that shit for another nigga jewelry. They'll do that shit for, you know what I'm saying, for another nigga money. When the same energy they use to get up and go out there and put their pistol in the nigga face and take their life, to take what they had, is the same energy they could have used to get up, go out, and get their own shit.
That's a fact. And no, that's all I'm saying. Just gotta get some motion. But Blake, we gotta move on with the show, man. Yo, thanks for calling. You the man. You make things move every morning, B. That's a fact.
Hey, man. Shay Baby TV, y'all know what it is. Smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, man.
Y'all know he that dude. He call up with that smoke. Yo, make sure you call them all, man. All right?
All right.
My man. Later. Now, Blanket always talk that smoke. But I'm going to tell you, he is right to an extent. And the reason is that the reason I agree with him is because, you know, men, we got to do better with what he's trying to say is we got to do better on also the picking of the type of females you want around you. Like, for instance, like these girls that are doing this to these type of guys, they're only looking for these type of industry looking type of girls. That's why they all getting caught up in nasty work. I guarantee you, if you bag a regular that don't know who you are, this never happens. It's kind of hard for not nobody to know who Diddy is, but there are people out there that don't know who Diddy are. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't know no people that don't know who Diddy is, but I'm pretty sure there are some people out there. That's a fact. Yeah, man, we had a good morning, man. Chris Smith was popping. I only know one Chris Smith. If it's him, it was good, my boy. Let me see what y'all was talking in there when me and my dude was speaking. Definitely. 100%, my guy. Yes, sir. So yeah, man. I feel like we had a good morning this morning. We played some very, 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 very good music. I know I'm long in the chat, fam. I had to get that one off though. Now you good, my dude. Yo, Fox, listen. That's what the phone call, I fixed the phones for. Y'all are my dudes. I want to talk to y'all. Listen, if nobody else is calling Fox and you want to call every day, we gonna talk. We gonna talk. Because sometimes the person that is the host of the show, they need people to play off. They need people to conversate with also. That's why, you know, they say, Shay, you spend too much time talking to the chat. I say, no, I don't. I don't spend enough. I need more time to talk to the chat. This ain't about me. This is about us. We growing together. Shout out to Cats too. Another day of wearing their hats. My guys forever. Smoking gas too. Yeah. Let me see. Real talk. What you get to read in the magazine, watching the music videos. Yes. What gets you buying the music albums and the covers? What gets you watching the music videos? What gets you to read Okay. What gets me to read magazines? And it's just the whole, you know, the feel of the actual, you mean like sports magazines and like hip hop magazines? Nah, it's just the feel. You know, I miss that feeling. I miss buying an actual album. I miss reading an actual magazine. I hate this internet stuff. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's too easy to get famous. You know what I'm saying? I like reading the magazines. I like, you know, it was the best why people were chasing Michael Jackson fainting. Michael! Faint on the floor. You think if Michael Jackson was out right now, niggas be fainting? Nobody know. Because you see him every day on the gram. Michael Jackson had people fainting. Elvis Presley had people fainting. Because you couldn't see them unless they was outside really at a show. The Beatles. That's what I'm saying. These drill niggas and all these rappers or R&B guys. Yeah, I'm the Drake thinking he's hot. No, Drake. Well, Drake is up there with the Beatles because Drake could probably sell out an arena like the Beatles. But the Beatles are nasty work. Do y'all know who the Beatles are? That's the best group ever. Yeah. These motherfuckers are selling out Woodstock. They had, I think at one time they said they had 900 and some thousand people in one beach. That's crazy. That's like performing in probably damn near close to like 25% of the world. Yeah. M3 was popping. Oh, Shakira, I feel you. When I think of Shakira, I just think of belly dancing. That was her shit. Remember? The belly dancer. Can't lie, her body was crazy in the 90s. Prince of Michael Jackson. Of course, Michael. I mean, Prince is nice, though. Purple Rain and all that. Yeah, Prince is nice. It's just Michael's Michael. Because I remember how Michael used to look and used to act. So I'll always be a Michael fan. I don't remember Prince never being non-existent. And that's the only thing I got with Prince. But you know what, though? You know, if I ain't gonna hold you, though. If they like, yo, Shay, pause. Who you think you probably have a better relationship and a vibe with that you can chill bro time with? Pause. Yeah. I probably rock with Prince because they said Prince bring niggas to the crib, dunk on you, cross you up. They said Prince had a game like Allen Iverson. Yeah. Yeah. And that's a factory. They said Prince was nice like AI. So I don't know. If I be in the gym, MJ don't tell me. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Back for sure. They be like, they said Prince. I don't know. That's what Dave Chappelle said. He could be lying. But I've heard other people say, nah, he's not lying. A nigga nice and bull. Hold on, what Bella talking about? Somebody told me I got Shakira body just more beautiful. Oh no, girl. Now why would you do that in here? Yeah. Don't you know there's some Rizzlers in here? Don't do that. We got the King Rizzlers in here. Well, we had the Rizzler Sensei in here until he was placed to us by the gods of the internet of fakeness trollers, and then we never seen them again. Rest in peace, Omar. Moment of silence for Omar. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. Yo, cause Omar was our guy, man. We was feeling Omar. What happened to that goofy? I can't believe he did that to us, man. We let him in our world. See, that's how easy it is for these girls to get Diddy and all of these people. The lies and the portrayals. There's a whole bunch of Omars out there. They come in, fake their way in, and it's all a scheme just to try to get something up that they trying to do. We tried to put Omar on and get him famous. We asked him to call up so niggas see he's real. Then he went missing in action. They bought like us. I like that. I like that, Fox. They bought like us. The bots. And the fact. Thank you, Michelle. We can't wait. She said, I'm going to call tomorrow. Finally get to hear that little cute voice. We called Nisha up the other day. You know her voice is extra cutie. Sick of her ass. Omar chilling at the Diddy party. He good. Word. He rizzed his way all the way through. What a bird. She said, yay, Michelle. Y'all gonna make me start a clubhouse so we could all be on there talking at the same time. I think I might need to do that. What y'all think? Real talk. Chill. Oh, chill ain't chill. On the real ain't real. Yo, chill, where you been at, fam? I ain't seen you in a few days. It's my dude right there. She said, Stitch. Oh, Lord. I need, okay. John Daniel, of course, my boy. You enjoyed today too, my dude. Yeah, but I gotta go clean up this whole live. I gotta take the. I know YouTube gonna try to throw a strike against me for that Lil Kim song. That's all. 20 million views. Yeah, man. Throw down Thursday, that's a fact. No, Michelle, I'm gonna pin it in the morning. Yes, it's 914-676-4100. But I'm gonna pin it in the morning for sure. Damn, Michelle gonna have me all nervous tomorrow. We normally have girls call up, always the guys that want to smoke. No, we did have girls when we first started. Remember, Niche? There was like 3 girls that used to be in here a lot. I don't know what happened to them girls. Melvisha's still here, but there was another girl, I forgot her name. She was from LA. She used to call all the time. Oh, she's definitely gonna have it lit tomorrow. And she set it off with playing that Lil Kim. That's what I'm talking about. Michelle be holding the ladies down. Tyson, what's goody? Thirsty Thursdays. That's a fact. What do I think about Trump? First of all, I think that fake shooting that they did was but I don't know, because some people really got hit, but There's a lot of fake shit going on. I don't know, man. When I saw the playback, it just looked at Fugazi to me. Like, even the way they tackled him, he comes up, his ear is bleeding. Like, you know, the bullet grazed his ear. Come on, fam. It's a lot with that dude, man. Y'all got to remember, these congressmen and these guys, they will do anything to win. Anything. Even if it's getting zesty and all of that. Whatever it takes, they want that W. That's a fact. She said we have high discussion. Okay, so wait, why do Cuban, because I'm Cuban too, and I've heard this before, Michelle. Why do Cubans have high? Because it's the extortion that they do in Cuba, right? I've never been to Cuba, so I don't know. Because, got you. I see what you're saying. It's crazy. So it's like that government, like, if they want, they can just run up in your house and take everything if they want to, right? It's like they make up their rules as they go, kind of, right? Nah, see, look, Trump, at this point, you know, I hate saying this, but it's the facts. I'd take Trump before Biden right now, but I'm just saying, I don't know what to believe. After that shooting, I don't even want neither one of them dudes. Seem fake, but it puts us in high risk. Yo, I feel like if it wasn't fake, they letting us know, like, you guys let Trump win, we gonna get nasty over there. Just telling you that now. Let Trump win this. Oh, word M3, that's a fact. Yeah. I mean, New York niggas, we all the same, man. You know what I mean? Once we talk, you say, oh, that nigga from the city. Oh, that dude from New York. That's a New York nigga. Of course. I feel like we rocked out and left this morning, man. I hate getting off sometimes with y'all, man. I ain't gonna hold you. Word. But we got enough in for the day. We did I got on a little late to y'all. Okay, so if I'm not on by 9:30, something's up. But usually I'm on, my hours are like 9 to 9:30 because sometimes I'm running a little late. So this morning I was running about 20 minutes late. Y'all rocked out with me, waited for me. That was love. As soon as I got on, everybody was in there. And of course, Kyrie's the man. Yeah. How could you not be a Kyrie Irving fan? Don't forget to turn on your notification also on IG. Follow IG page, hey baby, get in the reels and check out the Spotify. Thank you, my love. So Niche, when we get to hear your voice again, that's what they really want to know. Can we get some Niche and some Michelle action tomorrow's Friday? Chris Smith, good looks, my boy. You ain't rock with the TBT? You playing in that TBT? Shout out to Facebook too. I see they sharing my reel. It's crazy. Pam, what's good? Word? You out there now? Facts. That's today, right? All right, y'all. Gotta give my man a little buzz.
Shit, baby.
You see, he put the thumb. Yeah, I'm in Wichita. That was a fact. Let me put y'all on who I'm talking to right now. That's why I showed that bottle. Shout out to him. He's a GOAT. Definitely a GOAT. Hold on, y'all. Let me show y'all the GOAT. This is who I'm talking to right now. This is my nigga right here, son. This is my nigga right here. This is who I'm talking to, y'all, the GOAT. My man Chris Smith. Y'all say what up to him, man. You know what I mean? Now, you're like, who's Chris Smith? Chris Smith, NBA player, NCAA championship ring winner, and most important, that lives on, the Smiths. Let me show y'all. And then I'm getting off. We wish him luck. We're going to see him on ESPN tonight. This is what makes him legendary. He's J.R. Smith's little brother. He's in the building, y'all. And he played on the Knicks also. Shout out to Chris Smith. I see you, my boy. Good luck on the support, my dude. Facts. All right, y'all. So I'm going to see y'all tomorrow. Shout out to Chris Smith. My dude. Always love. My man. Definitely, Chris. 100% GOAT, my dude. I'm going to watch you later on today. I'm going to be sipping that Mr. and Mrs. and see if y'all can bring home that money. So y'all can go watch Team Louisville on the TBT today on ESPN. They playing for that money, man. I think it's like, maybe like a few 100,000 or close to $1 million. That's a fact.
Shit, baby.
All right, y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Chris, my man, good luck. Later. Love you, Niche. Bye, Michelle. It's 500,000 they saying. Oh, you're not going to be here tomorrow, John? Damn, my boy.
Shit, baby.
We see you on Monday. Got you, John. Definitely. You have a great weekend, too.
Shit, baby.
All right, I'll see y'all later on. See y'all tomorrow morning for sure. Blanket, my boy. I forgot. And I'm going to add you tonight on 2K. I didn't get on last night. I'm going to add you tonight. Matter of fact, when I get off here, I'm going to add you.
Baby.
You know you my dude. Give you some work tonight. Pause. You ain't ready for them Celtics. Ask my man in the moment. He don't even want to play no more. Talking about his disc is messed up. What a fraud.